Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are back again with a new video, Python program to find the sum of sine series. So let's start this with the program. Before starting this, let us know that what is the sine series. So the sine series is a mathematical representation of the sine function expressed as an infinite sum of terms involving powers of the angle and factorial denominators. So let us start this with the program. Here in the first line, the math library is imported to use mathematical function such as converting degrees to radians with mat.radians in the code ahead. Now in the next line here, a function named factorial is defined to compute the factorial of a number n. The factorial is used in the denominator of the sine series term, and this docstring represent that this program is going to calculate the factorial of a number. So in the next line here, if n is 0 or 1, the factorial is 1 by its definition. And in the recursive case, if n is greater than 1, the function call itself with n minus 1 here. This continues until n reaches 1 or 0, at which point the recursion stops. For example, if we have given factorial 3, it means factorial 3 into factorial 2 into factorial 1. Now, in the next line, we are defining the sine series. So, this docstring represent to calculate the sum of sine series means a function named sine series is defined to compute the sum of the sine series up to a specified number of terms. It takes two arguments, x and terms. Here, x is the angle in radians and terms is the number of terms in the sine series. Now, in the next line, this initialize a variable sine sum to store the commutative sum of the series. Now, in the next line here, this loop iterates through term of the series for I in range till terms, and a loop iterates from I is equals to 0 to I is equals to term minus 1. Here I is equal to term minus 1 in each iteration calculates one term for sine series, and in the next line here this calculates the power of x for the current term. In the sine series, the power are odd numbers as 1, 3, 5, 7 and etc. Here, power is equals to 2i plus 1 ensures this pattern as sine is equals to minus 1 into I. And this line determines the sign of the term. The sign alternate between positive and negative. As I is equals to 0, then minus 1 to the power 0 is equals to plus 1. Now moving on to the next line here, this uses the factorial function to compute the denominator. And the next line here, this adds the value to the current term of sine sum and return the sine sum, which is final sum. And once all terms are calculated, it returns the sum as the result. Now in the next line, we are taking a user input, and this line asks the user to input the angle in degrees and store it at a floating point number in angle degrees. Now here the input is converted into floating point number, and the next line this asks the user to enter the number of terms to include in the series. This is stored as integer in terms, and prompt enter the number of terms. Now in the next line we will convert angle to radians, and this line convert the input angle from degree to radians using math.radian. This is necessary because the sine series requires the angle in radians. And in the next line here, this compute the sine series sum, which is this calls the sine series function with angle radian as the angle, terms as the number of terms which stores the result in sine terms. Now in the last line here, this line prints the result, formatting the output to show the original angle in degrees and the calculated sine value using the series. So let's check this program. As we have to enter the angle in degrees, I am entering 90 and the number of term as 5. Hence, the sum of sine series for 90 degree is 1 point and a given number. So, thanks for watching this video.